So welcome to the Sunday night broadcast. And if you would like to join these broadcasts live and come to my live meetings, there's a link below. Just click on there. And it's not very much every month. It's like $10 a month to join the broadcasts every week. If you'd like a one-to-one session with me, you can look at my website. I have an afternoon webinar on the last Saturday of June. Yes, June. And what else? I have a Wednesday night group as well, chat group. And you can see all that on my website. And there's also options on Patreon for different things if you want to join different things. Yes, and if you're so inclined, please subscribe, because I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can do live broadcasts from my phone, which I can't do at the moment. And yeah, that's it until near the end of summer. I think New York, possibly here again in autumn, and Brighton in November. And I don't think I'll be doing London. Not this year. Well, maybe. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Don't want to choose that. So all there is just sitting in a room in front of a computer, speaking. That's just happening on its own. Everything's just happening on its own. Apparent choices are happening on their own. No one's making the choices. They just pop up. Everything just pops up. It's all just happening all at once. It's one field of life, whatever you want to call it. It's just this. And what happens is the human looks for not this. It looks for something else. And that is just an idea. It's just an idea that appears like everything else appears. It all just appears at once. It's not going anywhere. I mean, has it gone anywhere? Has this ever gone anywhere? When you think about that, all that's happening is thoughts appearing in this. Of it's got somewhere. It hasn't got anywhere. It's always just this. It's always just what is happening. And yet questions arise and doubts arise. And there's this sense that I'm here and I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. But it doesn't actually even know what it's looking for. It might objectify it as relaxation or a better this. It's always objectified in that way. The looking for is always an object. The human naturally wants relaxation. It naturally doesn't want, you know, the bank breathing down its neck or, you know, or whatever else stuff that we don't like. Of course it doesn't want that. But freedom is not going to be found in resolving what is happening, because that gets resolved and then what? It's not the end of circumstances. It's not the end of things coming in if they come in. It's not the end of it. There's no end to life happening. And yet, you know, there's this idea that there is an end to it called no me. Well, me is this. There is no end to this. There is no end to the me. There's no beginning to the me. The me is just an appearance that is this. You can't find the end of it. And I know there's the problem in non-duality is that the no me concept is put on high as if that's the thing to look for. And if you really look at that, what is that? Nothing but a concept, nothing but an idea. It's not here. It's just an idea that is here. It can't be gone towards because there's no going towards. Going towards is this, but it's not actually going towards anything that's real, because there's nothing other. There is no other this. I mean, try and find it. Where is it? It's just not here. It's in the realm of the conceptual mind. Hi, Jim. And looking for this experience of no me or this or that is always imagined as something miraculous, amazing, wonderful. See, that's still looking for what is not. And you can't find what is. You can't find anything. It just is. It just simply is. And the wonderful thing about this conversation is really the exploration into that, exploring what these ideas are, exploring what the hell are they, and somehow finding that they're not anything. They're just empty. They're just empty ideas. They have no actual validity in them, no ground to them, no reality in them. They're not real. They're just ideas and feelings and thoughts and concepts that are not going to take anyone anywhere, because there is no separate individual who can go anywhere. The separate individual is just part of life appearing. It's just part of it. It's part of the painting, part of the symphony. Just everything just arising and arising. Just is, just is. There's no description for that. This can't be described at all. And it's not as if I know what that is and can't describe it. There's just nothing going on. There's just nothing going on in that regard. I'm going to contradict something I said earlier now, because I quite like doing that. Even though there's looking for relaxation, what we're looking at here, it can cause a tremendous amount of relief, because when the concepts, they're so sticky, those concepts, and for some reason we hold on to them like there's no tomorrow. And then we get into the concept, the non-dual concept. Oh, there's no one to hold on to them. Well, no, that's true, but examining them can happen. These non-dual concepts are just they become concepts as well. It's utterly meaningless. But when the idea of no me and everything we've thought and believed and everything get explored, it's just somehow seen that they're just empty. It's not about coming to a place. There's no coming to a place, because there's no place. This is not a place that one comes to. This is already it. And in this, is looking for something else. But it's really good to look at these ideas that we have about no me and all that stuff. Because there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it at all. There's really nothing in anything. There's just simply life as it is. Very ordinary. Very just as it is. Because it can't be any other way. It isn't any other way. There's nothing can be more than what is happening. It's a really awful message, isn't it? For the one, for the, you know, for the seeking. It's awful, which is good. Yes, I had completely missed the message in that sense. I didn't consider that the searching, the sense of being separate, etc., is it. I believe that the message was that all drops away, though. Yeah, I know, right? It's just, it's like that's not considered at all. How can it be anything but what is? The sense of separation is free to be what it is. It's just free to be what it is. That this is all free to be what it is. There's nobody in this. Because it is too simple, as you always said. Yeah, it's too simple. Yeah.